Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Wouldn't it be great if I had an intro video that was already made that could say that instead of me saying it like a broken record every time? I'm just not that savvy. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, my lovely Virgos. I love reading for you. I don't know why, but somehow your sign always comes through so strongly to me with everything I do. So Virgos, this is the February energies reading, okay? I'm probably only going to get one full reading for each sign done for the month of February just because of other commitments that I have, things that I have going on. I may be back with other things, but for now, this is the February energies outlook overview for the sign of Virgo. Please remember this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates and leave the rest. As I was meditating and focusing on your energy, I was asked to use the Oracle of the Universe as well as pull two cards from the main Oracle deck, and you can see them there. So we will get right to it. We will get right to it, my beautiful Virgos. As I'm recording this, it is January 29th, and there is a new moon in Aquarius, a new snow moon in Aquarius tonight. Funny enough, it is snowing here in Maine where I am right now. All right, so Oracle of the Universe. The first card out is a constellation. The constellation is Cetus, and the word is fear. This is number 20. Twos are choice and balance, okay? So fear. Understand your fears, and perhaps they will not be fears any longer. Fear is a necessary emotion, but only if it is warranted. Not all fears are real. Would you live your life differently if you had less fear? Stand strong against your fears and take action. Yeah, I mean, there are things that I'm afraid to do. Lots of things. And fear, yeah, if fear is warranted, fear can help us sometimes. We want to be afraid of a hot stove or, something we shouldn't do, driving on black ice, things like that. But when we have fears about things that we shouldn't, then that kind of holds us in a stagnant pattern, right? So we don't want to have unwarranted fears. And that was a 20, which pairs down to a 2, which is balance and choice, okay? So the next card out from the main Oracle deck is number 17, finest kind. A1, the best. Persons or things of a rare quality stand out from all the rest. This blue ribbon is awarded to those who pass the test. 17 is an 8, it's infinity, and it is mastery. So as I pulled that card and I was looking at it before I even read it, my guides were saying you need to have discernment with who you put your trust in and who you give that blue ribbon to, right? So there are rare people with rare qualities that deserve your attention, your energy, your love, right? So be sure to use discernment when it comes to who you are giving that blue ribbon to. Who is in your life? Who is around you? Who are you spending time with? How do they make you feel? All right? So finest kind, that is that message. And funny enough, so this is a 17 and this is a 7. The next one that came out, 7. 177. Okay. So spilt milk. I don't spell it like that. It bugs me that it's spelled like that. I want it to be S-P-I-L-L-E-D, spilled milk. But anyway, regardless, this is not my deck. So what's done is definitely done. Morbid reflection avails one nothing. Avoid lingering over long in the realm of regret. Look back, but try not to stare. 7, the number 7 is reflection, right? So when we have regret for too long and it gets out of control, that's when it really affects us, right? We want to look forward. We want to learn from our mistakes. So that's what it means when it's saying look back, but try not to stare. You don't want to stay in the energy of regret, things that you didn't do, things you didn't accomplish, things you didn't get done. I mean, sometimes I regret not doing the dishes the day before because then I have 2 days worth to do. Things like that. That's a very simple explanation or analogy. But yeah, learn from your mistakes, my lovely Virgos, but then move on from those, right? And make sure that you surround yourself with people that lift you up, that have your best interest at heart. And I'm getting goosebumps all over as I'm saying that. And remembering not to have unfounded fears in things. Sometimes if you have a fear about something, you just have to sit down and make a pros and cons list, or just sit down and say, well, what would happen if I did this? What's the worst that could happen? And then what's the best that could happen, right? And sometimes we need to make decisions by analyzing the situation a little bit more, okay? First card out is the Nine of Wands. That card is often called the Wounded Warrior. It doesn't necessarily look like that in this deck. He is planting the ninth wand of his action and passion. And then you have Justice, balancing things out. Balancing out fear with reality, right? Then you have Temperance, another balance card. 2 in a row. 2 balance cards in a row, my beautiful Virgos. 4 of Swords, thinking about something, meditating about something, contemplating about something, some conversation, something you may be about to say that you need to think twice about, I'm hearing. And let's see, 7 of Wands, reflection, another 7, 17, 7, 7. 777. Maybe sevens mean something to some of you. Okay. No, that's not. Thought that was the card, but they said, no, that's not it. That was just me. Let me give them another shuffle. Balance, balance, balance. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right. And I'm hearing balance in your friendships, balance in the people that you are hanging around with, balance in those that you give your energy to. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. You have 2. All right. Let's see. Let's put these up and then we will discuss. 9 of Wands. Libra, which is balance. Justice, balance, which represents Libra, excuse me. And then the 4 of Swords. Oh, how can I put these? I guess I have to. I didn't want to cover up this. Okay, there we go. You can see those. 7 of Wands. The Emperor, bringing chaos into order. And your bonus card is the Sword of Truth. Ace of Swords. Sword of Truth. That's your bonus card that came out. All right, let's look at these. Remembering the A1, the spilled milk, the fears, the unfounded fears, right? So 9 of Wands. You're getting ready to get something completed, but you've put lots of hard work and energy into it. This could be something that you are going to say, okay, this no longer serves me and I am done. I am done with this. I'm going to put it to rest, put it to bed. I'm going to stop doing it, whatever it may be. It could be something that you've thought you would use or you would do or that would benefit you, and you're now figuring out that, okay, I really need to stop putting my energy into this. Okay, so that's that. Justice. Okay, this can represent Libra, so maybe some of you have some Libra in you, but what this really is balancing things out, and it's also the choice to balance things out. She's blindfolded and she's trying to balance these bowls and she has no idea what's in there. So you really have to look at things. They gave me look at things with an eagle eye. Okay, so if you're looking at things with an eagle eye, you're backing up, like from the sky, looking down. Look at your situation, your things, your work, your friends, your whatever, so that you can get a better visual on what's there. Now, Lady Justice has one sword going right down the middle. I never noticed this until a few weeks ago when my guides pointed it out because I needed it at that time. It's not, you can't really see it too well. But she has a sword. One sword is truth. One sword is truth. Okay, and you have that down here as well. So maybe being truthful with yourself about a situation or a person, or something that you've been doing that you may need to say, okay, I need to take a better look at this. Is this what I want to do? And then you have this beautiful Temperance card, can be Sagittarius, but this is perfect and true balance between light and dark, day and night, black and white, sun and moon. I mean, it is balance. Also, she represents Sagittarius. So you have balance and balance. 2 balance cards in a row, Libra, Sagittarius. All right? So Virgos, what is it that needs balance, right? Is it discerning who the friends are that you want to have around you, right? Or is it balancing out, let me use this, or is it balancing out you're looking back and having regrets over something not done? Do you need to balance out your fears? Are they unfounded? Are they unwarranted? But definitely balance. Balance, balance, balance. Okay. 4 of Swords. So 4s are stability or stagnation. In this card, he's taking a rest, he's meditating, he's contemplating some words. It's either a conversation, a contract, an email, a text message, something that he's really thinking about before he takes up his sword and responds. Okay, so in the month of February, great balance is going to be needed, but also you're going to need to take a pause, Virgos, on responding to something. So in the month of February, something is going to come up that you're going to need to stop, pause, listen, and the very next card is 7 of Wands, reflection and defense mode, right? So this person here has 1 wand in his hand, and there are 6 wands kind of going at him. They're all lit up, and he is having to defend his status, I'm hearing. Defend his status. So in February, Virgos, something may come up. This may be the thing that you're going to have to contemplate on, right? Contemplating how you're going to react when you're defending either a decision, an investment, something you're doing at work, defending possibly a friend, but there's going to be some opportunity where you're going to be in the defense position. All right. It's not a comfortable position to be in. Just remember to be sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that are good for you, right? Good for your energy. Remember not to have unwarranted fears. Remember not to be looking back too much at things that you haven't done, but move forward, okay? And the last card in the regular is the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is another 4. So Aries energy can be very fiery. The Emperor can represent masculine, like father, grandfather. It can represent a masculine boss. It can represent somebody who wants things done a particular and perfect way. It can represent somebody that comes in and just doesn't want the chaos anymore. They want things to be in order. So they're just showing me this person coming in and moving things around so they're prioritized. Thank you, Spirit. So priorities, priorities, priorities. So again, what are you spending your time on? What are you spending your time doing? What do you need to prioritize, Virgos? Oh, I love this message. And then that last card that came out, this Ace of Swords. So aces are typically new beginnings, but new beginnings in truth, right? The Dove of Peace is there. So some truth coming out in February, maybe about your discernment of who you're surrounded by, who you're surrounded with, and who you choose to be surrounded with, right? It could be any type of new beginning, but swords have to do with communication, right? So you have this 4 of Swords, meditating and contemplating before you react or respond. Okay, so wow, I love that. Okay, let's see what the trinkets have for you. I mean, yeah, we've gone over this a couple of times. Just remember not to have unfounded fears, right? Sometimes we have to have the courage to take a step, even though we're a little bit afraid to do it. We just have to do it in order to keep forward momentum, right? Sometimes we feel stuck. I know I go through that myself sometimes. I just feel stuck. I just feel like I can't get out of my own way sometimes. Angel wing, a couple of word bars. And it's frustrating to feel that way. But why am I feeling that way, right? Am I holding myself back with my unwarranted fears? Is it me? Wow, more words. Okay. All right. See if there's, okay, there we go. There were a couple more. You have a lot of words here, Virgo. Lots of words. Okay, in order. First word out is inspire. Inspire. And these are hard to see. I'm so sorry. I thought if I got the black ones rather than the silver ones, they'd be easier to see, but the camera really is a hard time. Okay, inspire. Who inspires you? Right? Gravitate toward them. And then grace. Yes. You can respond with grace and intelligence when you respond. You could respond with the grace of a beautiful dove. Whenever you have to respond to whatever, this situation is, you can do it gracefully. And then believe, right? Cast those fears out and believe. Believe in your magic. Believe in your power. Believe that you can do it. Oh, there, you can see that one. Believe. I love it. And then we have beautiful. This came out the other day. There are like 60 of these in there. So the same ones come out. You are beautiful. If you need to look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, hello, beautiful, I am beautiful, then do it. Inspire, grace, believe, and beautiful. Then you have an apple. An apple. What is apple? Apple is a fruit. Apple sometimes means education. Apple can mean temptation if we're going back to the Bible, right? So if you are being tempted with something, maybe tempted to respond too quickly to this situation, I would say definitely stop and contemplate, just like we said. And then you have a beautiful angel's wing. Angels are always with you, always watching over you. Your spirit guides are there to help you navigate all of this, right? Help you navigate all of this. Beautiful Virgos, February, yes. Believe, inspire, have grace, right? And you are beautiful. We all need to hear that, right? And we have beautiful souls. You can be a man and still be beautiful, right? Our souls are beautiful. We need to remember we were all created with that God spark, and we are all perfectly imperfect. That's one of the new things I love to say. My guides gave it to me in a reading a long time ago. Heron, patience. Patience. Okay. Let's see. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. There's balance again. Third time, guys. Step confidently toward your purpose, and I'm adding, with no fear. Well, the guides are saying, step confidently toward your purpose with no fear. Patience will bring you rewards. Yeah, sometimes when we start something new, we have to have patience because it takes time for it to kind of generate and get going. This is what they're giving me, right? But don't have unwarranted fears, right? Remember this message about who is around you and who you are choosing to spend your time with. The same here with that 9 of Wands. What are you putting your energy into? Think before you speak with that 7 of Wands, right? Prioritize, be truthful, have grace. We had grace kind of with that dove, but we had it here with word. Balance. They just want me to say that quite a bit. Okay, my lovely Virgos, I would love to hear how this resonates. This is for February, so maybe come back and watch it mid-month and see if any of it pertains at that time. That Emperor is standing out quite fiercely there. So you had Libra, Sagittarius, and Aries. Libra, Sagittarius, and Aries in here. Okay. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.